think abuse starts when you meet them, but mine started long before. In a childhood where love felt conditional and silence was the law. I learned to read a room for danger before I learned to rest. Learned to smile while I was bleeding, learned to bury what I felt. I became the good kid, the one who never made a scene. So when chaos came dressed up as love, it felt familiar to me. And that's what people don't understand when they ask, why didn't you leave? Because I didn't know I was drowning. I thought that's how you breathe. It wasn't 20 years of weakness, it was one childhood wound that taught me I had to earn love in a locked and silent room. So I stayed when I should've ran, I begged when I should've fought. I called it loyalty, but I was trained to be bought. And I forgive myself for what I couldn't say, because the first betrayal was me abandoning me. Begging me overnight. You didn't break me overnight. You studied every crack. You saw my empathy and patience, and you learned how to use it back. You gave me love like a drug, then punishment like a storm, then told me I was the problem, till the chaos felt normal. I started losing language for the things I couldn't name. I cleaned up messes you created, then apologized for the pain. And I defended you with everything, because if I called it what it was, I'd have to face the truth that I was dying for your love. It wasn't 20 years of weakness, it was one childhood wound that taught me I had to earn love in a locked and silent room. So I stayed when I should've ran, I begged when I should've fought. I called it loyalty, but I was trained to be bought. And I forgive myself for what I couldn't say, because the first betrayal was me abandoning me. If you're blaming yourself, listen. You didn't stay because you were stupid. You stayed because you were conditioned. You didn't fall in love with abuse, you fell in love with hope. Then something snapped inside me, not anger, just clarity. I saw my face in the mirror, and it didn't look like me. So I sat in the emptiness, no distractions, no escape. And I met the little child inside me, still shaking, still in pain. I held him like a father, and I told him he was safe. And for the first time in my life, I didn't run away. It wasn't 20 years of weakness, it was one childhood wound that taught me love means suffering in a locked and silent room. But I'm not that child anymore, I'm the man he needed.